Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the second news from today's newspaper Dawn front page. Prime Minister's help sought for approval of wind solar energy projects. Despite NEPRA clearance, Ministry yet to issue notification for projects. By Khalik Kiani. Islamabad, as electricity tariffs go out of reach of consumers, a group of foreign investors has sought Prime Minister Imran Khan's intervention to remove roadblocks to cheap 425 megawatt alternative and renewable ARE projects of less than 4 cents, rupees 6.3 per unit. Pakistan Foreign Investors Forum PFIF, a group of wind and solar energy sponsors, has complained to the Prime Minister that the National Electric Power Regulatory Authority NEPRA had cleared their generation tariffs, lowest in the country so far, but the Ministry of Energy had not issued its gazette notification for almost 5 to 10 months, owing to a lacuna in an April 2019 decision of the Cabinet Committee on Energy, CCOE. NEPRA has recently awarded the lowest wind power tariff in Pakistan's history at an average of United States cents 3.22 per kilowatt hour to 5 projects of 275 megawatt, which is lower than present wind tariff of China, United States of America, etc., located in Jimpir, Sindh, and 250 megawatt, 3 solar projects located in Dera Ismail Khan at 3.9 cents per kilowatt hour. The PFIF wrote to the Prime Minister. It said in order for the projects to move forward, the tariff determined by NEPRA had to be notified by the Ministry of Energy. However, the notification has been pending owing to a decision of the CCOE that required further energy projects to be inducted through competitive biddings. For this, the CCOE had set 3 categories, allowing projects in the first and the second categories to proceed and putting 104 projects, including 8 RE projects of 425 megawatt in the third category. The Foreign Investors Forum said the 8 projects, 5 wind energy, 275 megawatt projects in Sindh, and the 3 solar 150 megawatt projects in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa were already in advanced stages as their applications were pending with NEPRA. As such, these 8 projects out of 104 were inadvertently put in category 3. Therefore, they were given tariff by NEPRA, which should be notified. The projects included 100 megawatt Norinco International Power, 50 megawatt Iran Park Power, 50 megawatt Sinovel, 15 megawatt Shafi Power, and 25 megawatt Moro Power, all wind, besides solar projects of 50 megawatt, each including Javed Solar, FAS Solar, and Kolachi Solar. Interestingly, following the CCOE decision, the government entered into agreements with the Super 6 renewable energy projects of 310 megawatt, sponsored by the World Bank's commercial arm International Finance Corporation at about 4.8 cents, rupees 7.7 per unit on the direct intervention of the Prime Minister. The PFIF requested the Prime Minister to facilitate in amending the said CCOE decision enabling Gazette notification of the lowest wind power tariffs. This will not result in any subsidy, grant, or concession. On the contrary, it will pave the way for not only reducing the country's energy cost, its import bill and circular debt, but will also bring in the much needed foreign investment of about $500 million and provide jobs to 700 people during construction and 300 people during operations. Senior government officials said the matter had been discussed at various levels: Alternative Energy Development Board (AEDB), Power Division, Planning Division, and the Prime Minister's Office. He said at a recent meeting on energy presided over by the Prime Minister, the Energy Division had reported that all imported fuel, including LNG-based tariffs, were significantly higher than rupees 12 per unit. The NEPRA chairman is reported to have called for allowing ARE projects involving rupees 5 to 6 per unit tariff in line with the future vision of the government and the regulator to have improved energy mix and increasing RE's share to 25%, 8,000 megawatts by 2025 and 30% by 2030. The Prime Minister was displeased that cheaper energy avenues were being discouraged and desired a way out. A Power Division officer, however, said it could not notify NAPRA determined tariff as long as the CCOE decision was in place. He said the government had taken a considered decision to move towards competitive tariff regime under the Alternative and Renewable Energy Policy (AREP) 2019. He said the Power Division could take the next step on the issue once it received something in writing from the Prime Minister's office. The official said that the Power Division had submitted the request for proposals for holding bidding of solar and wind power, including months ago to NEPRA, which had raised certain objections allowed by public hearings in the last week of October 2020. He said it was strange that NEPRA was approving tariffs even if these were lowest for renewable energy projects without bidding as required under the CCOE decision and AREP 2019. The PFIF argues that they had made significant investments following the government policies and requirements, including those on purchase of land, which could not be offered for bidding to fresh investors. And in the end, the formal request, if you have not yet, please subscribe our channel and press the bell button to get fresh from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time. Goodbye.